Hello there, this is Rodel. Welcome to my channel. Getting the percentage of a number is important in our day-to-day transactions. Whether you're buying a drink, or doing shopping, or paying bills, they all involve percentage. In today's video, I'll share to you how to get the percentage of a number. But before that, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for updates on my next uploaded video. See you in a while! Let us now have our first example. An electric company imposes a 3% penalty per month if a customer fails to pay his bill on time. If a client fails to pay his bill of 850 pesos, how much penalty does he need to pay? The problem given involves a percentage. To solve this problem, we need to find the 3% of 850. To do this, I'm going to show you two methods that you can use. The long method, which is the traditional, and the shortcut method, which I will give emphasis as we go along. Now, using the long method, there are two simple steps that we should follow. So first, we should convert the percentage into decimal. Now, since percent means for every 100, we can rewrite 3% as 3 over 100. Now, to divide 3 by 100, we can simply move our decimal point 2 places to the left. If there are blank spaces, we simply put 0 as our placeholder. Step 2, we simply multiply the resulting decimal to the number that we want to find its percentage. So this is how we multiply. 850 times 0.03 or 0.03. We start at the rightmost part. 3 times 0, you have 0. 3 times 5, you have 15. So we put 5 and carry over 1. 3 times 8, so you have 24 plus 1, so you have 25. We move to the next number, going to the left. 0 times 0, you have 0. 0 times 5, you have 0. 0 times 8, still you have 0. Next, we proceed to the last number, going to the left. 0 times 0, we have 0. 0 times 5, we have 0. 0 times 8, we have 0. After that, add all of the products. So you have 0, you have 5, you have 5, you have 2, you have 0. Now, the next step is to identify where to place our decimal point. So we go back on top and count the number of decimal places at the right side of the decimal point. So we have 1, 2. Therefore, in our answer, we move our decimal point 2 places from the right. So we have 1, 2. Therefore, the answer is 25.50 or simply 25.5. Now, the problem with this method is that it is literally long. If you're in a hurry, there is a big chance that you will commit mistake along the way. I suggest that you pay attention closely to the next method I'm going to show you. If you master this technique, you'll be able to get the percentage of a number in just a matter of seconds. Now, the key to this technique is your ability to break the percentage into easier parts so that you can automatically get the answer by simply moving the decimal point. Let me illustrate to you. Now, since 3% is a bit difficult to multiply to a number, we can write 3% as 1% times 3. Why do we do this? because it is easier to get 1% of a number since it is a base 10 number. Now we multiply 1% by 850. To multiply 1% by 850, we simply move our decimal point 2 places to the left. So we have 1, 2. So the answer is simply 8.5. Now the next thing to do is to simply multiply our 1%, which is 8.5, by 3. So 8.5 times 3 is 25.5. So it's a lot easier, right? Now let me show you another example. A store offers 15% discount on selected brands of shirt. If the price of a shirt is 750 pesos, how much discount will you get? So the problem basically asks us, what is 15% of 750? So let us solve using our shortcut method. So again, 15% is a bit difficult if we multiply it directly with 750. So what do we do with 15%? So we divide it as 10% plus 5%. So why do we do this? Again, because 10% is a base 10 number. We can simply get the percentage by simply moving our decimal point. So let us get the 10% of 750. To do that, simply move your decimal point 1 place to the left. So you have 75. Now, we get the 5% of 750. So to do that, we simply get 1/2 of 10% of the number. Now we know that 10% of 750 is 75. So what is 1/2 of 75? So 35 plus 2.5, you have 37.5. Now we add the 10% and the 5% of the number. So you have 75 plus 37.5. Presto! The answer is 112.5. Now let us have one last example. The value-added tax imposed on branded jeans is 12%. If the company price of a branded jeans is 1,850 pesos, how much tax is to be paid by the company? So this problem basically asks us, what is 12% of 1,850? Now, since it is a bit difficult, if we multiply 12% by 1,850 directly, we break 12% into easier parts. You can have 10% plus 2%. Now, what is 10% of 1,850? To solve this, we simply move our decimal point 1 place to the left. So you have 185. Next, we look for 2% of 1,850. Now, since it is easier to multiply 1% instead of 2%, we will replace 2% by 1%. Now, what is 1% of 1,850? Just as we did with our previous example, we simply move our decimal point 2 places to the left. So you have 18.5. Now, since we are looking for the 2% of the number, not 1%, we will multiply 18.5 by 2. So what is 18.5 times 2? So you have 37. Now we have our 10% and 2% of 1,850. So we simply add 185 plus 37. Presto! You have 222. Therefore, 12% of 1,850 is 222. So as easy as that. Now, before we finally end, I just would like to emphasize these important percentages. that you need to memorize and master for you to be able to have this technique work for you. So always use 1% and 10% because these are base 10 numbers. When you multiply with 1%, simply move your decimal point 2 places to the left. When you multiply 10%, simply move your decimal point 1 place to the left. When you need to multiply the number by 5%, you can simply get first the 10% of the number and then divide that by 2. As simple as that. If you find some part confusing, you can just repeat the video over again. So just keep practicing the skill and very soon you'll be able to master it.
So that's it. That's how simple it is. I hope this video was helpful. Now, before we finally end, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Please don't forget also to leave your comments below for feedbacks and recommendations. See you all in my next video. Again, thanks for watching. You've been wonderful. Bye!